Hey Madisonians, welcome back. My name is Steven. I replaced all of the windows upstairs in my 1,000 square foot ranch house, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, with Geldwin builder grade windows that I got from Menards. These windows, the V2500 series windows, were rated highly on Consumer Reports, so I purchased them. I think we replaced somewhere between 13 and 17 windows. And before I show you a video of how I did one of them, I just want to say a couple quick points. Then you can scroll through parts of the video to see the stuff that you want to see. So either you can do it yourself or you can pay someone to do it and you know what it entails. First of all, I did all the windows for about $3,500. Maybe with all the extra trim and stuff I had to do, you could save $4,000 liberally. As I was doing this, a salesman came by to say, hey, it looks like you need new windows. And he said it would be about $1,500 per window. You do the math. We saved a small fortune. Number two, all our windows in our house were double hung. We live in a ranch, so there's only one story. A double hung window is where the top sash moves and the bottom sash moves, and typically you only need double hung windows like up on a second story so that you can pull them out and wash both sides of them or something. So we didn't get any more double hung windows. We only got single hung windows and picture windows. Picture windows are also known as fixed frame windows or fixed windows. They don't open and close. It's just a solid piece of glass. I wanted the windows to be more airtight, so where we had like 3 windows in one room, we get one that was single hung that opened, and then the other 2 we just make picture windows. So let's say we got 20 windows. We did like half of them were picture and half of them were the single hung. Next, I ordered all my windows like 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch too small, okay? My mistake. So here's my tip to you. If you have a cookie cutter house like we do, our house is a not custom built. It's like a builder came in and built the same house over and over and over. You should not be ordering a lot of custom parts for a non-custom home. So if you're ordering windows that are like, 31 and 13/16 height and not just 32, you should like be scratching your head for a second and either have someone come out or watch a bunch of videos to double check, because custom measurements like that, which is what I was doing, like that might lead you down the wrong track. I just should have ordered like a 32-inch high window or whatever. But when you're getting down into the weeds with that stuff, you might think you're being super specific, or you might think, maybe I'm doing something wrong. So that might be a reason to slow down and to double check. Next point, I think this is point number 4. When you are tearing out your old windows, that's the easy part. Like you could do that in like 5 to 10 minutes, take everything out, remove all the screws and stuff, blah, 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 right? What takes a lot of time is also putting in the new window, easy, caulking around it, easy. When you have the single hung windows, there's a little tractor that you can just screw into it on each side, screw, and then you foam around it. But what takes a lot of time is putting the trim back on and painting and caulking and using wood filler and making it look nice. All the rough work is super easy. So in this video, you're going to see me install a picture window which does not open or close. It's just a fixed window. And what I do is here's the opening and there's stops here. I put the window in and then I put stops back on the other side to kind of secure it, and then I foam around it so it's not going anywhere. But it's much easier if you have a single hung window, because you can screw right through the frame and into the rough opening and then foam around it and put the trim on, then you're ready to go. So anyway, last tip, I'd recommend ordering 1 or 2 windows first. Try installing those, see how that goes before you take the big leap and order the whole house. That's what we did. And anyway, hope that's helpful, folks. Check out the video and we'll see you soon. Alright folks, in this video I'm going to remove an old single pane window and install a Geldwin fixed picture frame window. There are like no videos on the internet about this, so here you go. Here's just the whole darn thing. First of all, unlock the darn window. This is the lower sash. It's the wood with the little piece of glass. You're going to slide this up a little bit, and over here on the left there's a little piece of metal here. I can move it back and forth with my hands. See this? All you got to do is pull this back, or push it back, and you don't need to watch. I'll put my foot in the bottom, I'll put my other hand up top. Boom. This is a sash. The sash pops right out, okay? Put that aside, it's going right in the garbage. Okay, unless you want to use it for arts and crafts, okay? So now this piece right here, this metal piece needs to come out, okay? There's 3 screws, you just screw it out, I'm gonna do that right now. This is that piece I was talking about, look. See how you can push it in? You push it in there, all the way up here, okay? Now I'll do the same thing here with this one. I'm pushing the second piece right here where my thumb is, and then I'll pop out this guy right here, okay? And after you pop out this piece, then you hit all these little screws here. Boom, 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 and then on the other side, there's a screw there, there's a screw there, and you literally just rip this thing right out. You just pull it out, and you'll see me do that. All right, here we go. Gonna keep moving, right, Obi? Grab your drill driver. Pop those out, all this stuff going right in the recycling bin. This is the old, original windows from a 1957 house. This thing I'm gonna pull out. Careful you don't cut yourself on the metal. And like that. Give it a little wiggle. There's that piece. Done. Put that aside. And now these little springs. 1, 2, 3. Get those out of the way. Now next sash. Hasn't been moving in a long time. Doesn't even want to pull down. There you go. And again, we're using my foot and my hand method. My foot up here, my hand here, pop it out. It's that simple, okay? Those two run the thread. Get all the screws out. Boom. Okay. Wiggle this a little bit. Okay, there's the other track for the back sash. Okay, now this piece of wood, right in the middle, just pulls straight out. It's actually a really beautiful piece of wood. Look at that guy. Light gonna adjust. The light's so crappy. That's gonna adjust. I should be doing this at night, but I'm not. There we go. And now on the other side, knock those guys out. One in the middle, one down low, and one up top. Rock them out. Now I'm not reusing this thing, guys. Right? So I'm gonna come in here, grab on each side, just with my bare hands, right in the middle, just a pull, and it's gonna bend. Boom. See how it just bends. It comes straight off there. And I'm gonna rock it side to side. You get the pull out the track. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that's one. Now, next thing that we need to do is this metal track needs to come out. So I'm gonna pry up this metal track, and then up top, there's another metal track right here that I need to pull out, and I need to pull out this stop. So that track and the stop, and then the one down below, okay? Once I do that, then I'm almost ready. I gotta put in a little sill pan thing, and I'm ready for the window. First, I put on a little bit of weather stripping up here, and down here, and take that out. Then I go get my ears, just gotta bang on this thing to get it out. That's what we're gonna do now. Now you come in here like this. You actually better move this window back so you don't bust this storm window. Slide it up. Now, there, oh. Okay, there. Come in here. There's some staples in here. Get in there. Because this thing is in the way. So you gotta get it out. Pull out the staples first. And as soon as you do 2 staples, you can get this thing's called a cat's paw, this like red thing. And I got a hammer. You can it and then start to pry it up. Up there. You can pop these things up. And normally the staples don't come with it. I get this separate. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep filming, but you get the idea. So this whole thing comes up, and there's these little staples. You gotta prop those up too. There's a staple on this front edge and a staple on the back edge. Okay, good job. I have to go get a pliers to see if I can kind of pull this little piece out right over here because it's not coming that easy. Staples are actually underneath this little sash thing, so I might end up just grinding this off because I can't get it. That's what I'm gonna do. I can't get this thing out. Normally it just kind of pulls out, but right now it's not. It ain't coming out. It's hanging on. Never had this happen. You guys make me nervous. Shoot. There's one piece. That's pretty good. Work it a little bit. Shoot. Screw it, I'm just gonna grind it off. Done. I gotta go get another tool. Okay. I wish I could describe you guys how this smells. It smells awesome actually, like that old wood. Okay, so that's good. Got it all the nails. The stop. Oops, split it. I'll do it again over here. Hit a couple and then just pry it down. Just all you gotta do is get these little claws into it, and then pry it, and the whole thing will pop right on down. Watch this. There, see, the whole thing came out. All right, so there's the upper stop. And now this little piece, this little metal piece is gonna come out, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hit it right up here. Get out some of these nails. These normally you can just do a. Normally, if you get the lip here, the staples will pop out on there. Oh, actually, let's see if I can get this. So just do a couple. Bring on the other side of the cat's paw. Oops, thing's falling off here. Oh, that thing fell off. Whatever. Put it in there. Careful, I'm gonna bust the glass. There it goes. There we go. Just inch yourself along here. Sometimes you get lucky and just kind of pull out. There we go. There it goes. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got a couple of them out. Grip that softly. Watch out for this. Okay, that's done. Now we got a couple more of those nails up. Those a couple more of those staples. So get those out of there. Okay. One right up here in front. It's already part of the way out there. That's done. One over here. There we go. That's good. And one more way over here in the corner. Get my claw on it. Right there. Give it a couple love taps. There we go. Good. Now it's going to vacuum this up. We'll move on to the next step. Normally after you do this, you always find one or two more of these staples. So grab those guys out. There's one. One over here too. You don't have to get the staples out, you know, but I like to do it full. I like to go the whole way. What is it you think you're doing? There we go. Okay. A little more cleanup there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a piece of filler wood right here to kick this out because I ordered the window too narrow. And then I'm going to put two more stops on the side and I'm going to put it on a sill pan. So right now though the rough opening is really ready. So the rough opening is really from this wall over here to this one right over here on the side. That would be the full length of the rough opening. So if you give them the rough opening, then they bring the window like a half inch so that you got a 1/4 inch on each side or something like that. But that's the next step. Just want to cut this guy. This is 3.5 inches. That's it right there. Bam. Nailed it with a nail gun. Alright guys, let me explain something to you, okay? The rough opening of the window goes from here, right where my finger is, over to the other side. Okay, so you take that measurement. When I took the measurement, I took it a half inch too short because I thought that the rough opening should stop where this little piece of stuff is that my pointing finger is on, okay? So now my windows are like a half inch too narrow. So I took a sheet of 1/2 inch plywood and I cut down a 3.5 inch wide by 54 1/4 long for my window, and I'm putting it in here. And then now my rough opening will be the size that I ordered my window for. So I made a mistake, but it's better to order a window that's too small than too big, right? So now I'm gonna tack this thing in place. Watch this. Bam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's so nice. I love this. And this little piece in the bottom should fit right here. Look at that. Perfect. Let's see if I can bring it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's done. There. So as you can see, this is the piece that I put in, right there. And now these things right here are called stops. So there's one on the left, one on the right, and I'm gonna kick the stop out a little bit further by putting an extra stop in there on the side, and one on the side, and also one up there on the top. I don't know if you guys can see that, right up there. So I gotta put in 3 more stops, and then the window's gonna fit really nicely right in here. All right guys, now we're gonna measure with the sill pan. Comes with about 6 inches on each side. So we got about, just call that 2 feet there. Let's call it 3 feet total is what we need. We're gonna do that for that window and the one over there. And we're using this stuff. It's called Protecto Wrap. Sticky on one side. There it is. So this stuff is really tough to get off the backing, but it's required for a Jelden window that you install this. It's called a sill pan, right? To protect the surface underneath the window. So you peel this stuff off and pretty sticky. Throw it on one side and stick it on. About 6 inches up is what we want to go. Still kind of tricky. Yeah. It never lies straight because there's an angle when it connects to when the up and down part connects to the horizontal part, so it doesn't lay perfect. So you gotta deal with that. Oops, shit, stuck to that. Okay, there's that. That was way long on one side, but whatever at this point. Just take a look at the back of a tool and I'm gonna push that down. I'll bring you guys in for a closer look. I'm also gonna put a little bit of sealant in the corners. I just want to get a little bit of water penetration there. I'm gonna stick it in all the corners. Okay, then I take a little bit of my caulk. This is right here. A little bit of, what is this, window and door? Who knows what this is, right? Take a little bit of this stuff. I'll put this right in the corners where there might be a little bit of seepage or something. Okay, on that side and right over here on this side. Okay, tool it with my finger. And same thing over here. Just a little extra protection. Got a pretty nice slope going here to the outside, so I'll bring you guys in for a closer look on that. This is. See what I put there right over there in the corner? The same thing on the other side. Okay, now I'm gonna come back here, measure these suckers out. Like that. Get my nail gun ready. This thing is awesome. This is why you go into carpentry right here now. This thing is sweet. Let's do this side first. You guys can see what I'm up to. Okay, it's gonna fit over there like that. We'll do one in the middle first to hold it in place. Get your hand out of the way. Bam. That's awesome. Push it in. Bam. That's awesome. And one more up top. Bam. That's awesome. One down here. Push it over. Bam. Let's do one more down here on the bottom for good measure. Bam. That's awesome. Okay, same thing on the other side. Pretty part facing out. Alright, that's gonna look great. One there. Bam. One down here. One way down here. Make sure you push it into when you're hitting it. Boom. That's done. And then this guy, we'll go right here in the middle. Never even done one of these before. We'll see how this thing works. So guys, we put the two stops on both the sides of the window, which is right here and right here. Now we're gonna put one up at the top part too, right in the middle. Just like that, fits perfectly. I'll use my nail gun. Pop that sucker in, hopefully this doesn't split the wood. I don't know, we gonna see. Let's see here, get it right in the middle. That didn't split it, let's try this one. That didn't split it, let's try one more. Okay, let's try that, we got all the stops in. Now let's drop the window in, alright? We're gonna do a little test fit. Just a test fit. Whoops. Look at that, you guys see that action? Look at that. Gosh, that looks real nice. Would you look at that, huh? Nice fit. That's right on the money. Right on the money. Left to right, level. Let's check this one. Push it all the way forward. That's like almost right on the money. And this one, almost right on the money. On the dollar bills. Oh my gosh, that's how I do. Like, subscribe, smash the like. Oh my god. Idiots. Okay, yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna leave this over here. I'll screw that something later. But so far guys, that's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Okay? I was gonna do a little bit of shimming and stuff and then screw it down, but good job.